Hi people, I hope you're doing alright on this Friday the 13th. We're back on Hypermarket Simulator. The game's just had an update this morning as I was looking at it, and all I can see, there's nothing on the computer that's changed. That's exactly the same. It looks a bit lighter in here, but straight away I can see it looks like air conditioning has been put in automatically. Oh, well, at least the air vents have been put in, because they certainly weren't there before. I don't think anything has changed in the back. No, it's just I've got so much space in here and so much rubbish that needs to be got rid of. Since my last episode, I've done a lot. I have done a lot, and I must admit my PS5 seems quite laggy. So maybe the bigger your shop gets, the more laggy it gets. I don't know. But anyway, this is now my shop. Now, level 67. I've only got 176,000 left out of that 300,000 I had. So it's cost me nearly 200,000 to stock all these shelves. And as you can see now at this end now, I have a whole section just for jumpers. Then I have a whole fridge section just here now, along with my freezer section. So they're now all in one space. Just makes it much easier. And again, more fridges down there, which I haven't filled yet. And more fridges down there. Here is all my cleaning stuff at the back, and then crisps. So obviously once I've got to the cleaning, you then back to the beginning again. You have to start again and put everything down from the beginning again. Now these are the new items that I had on my last license. Here's the vases, ornaments, I guess they are. So I've got 2 shelves of those, although I haven't actually filled them yet. And I've got my drinks all down one aisle now. So everything's now in aisles. They literally, there's no hassle anymore. They just literally walk down one aisle, come across, tin cans are all here. You then got another aisle going down here with all the shampoos on one side, soaps on the other side. And all my books are now in this aisle. My flowers are going to be on one on their own once I fill them. The cereals, and obviously the beginning is really, I'll go with, it's the breakfast stuff, egg boxes, cereals. I could have put milk there, I guess. I could put milk just here, I suppose. Bread, honey, sweet jar, chocolate, hazelnut spread, all the sweet stuff, cakes, sugar, rice pack, candy. Then obviously the drinks. Then all the sauces together, then the tin cans. But honestly, yeah, that ceiling definitely has changed. They've put in something new on the update today. I don't think you can do anything with it, but I do actually have aircon somewhere in here. Yeah, one over there, I can see it. So I need to fill these fridges now. I definitely got to sort my stock room out because it's a mess. A mess that needs to be sorted out today sometime. But yeah, apart from that, I'm not actually making. I'm only making about 2,400 a day at the moment. If I just open, oh, actually we're quite late now. It's 1 in the afternoon, so we're not gonna make a lot of money anyway. But if I just open it for this, you can see how laggy it is. I don't know what it is, whether it's because I've got, oh, I don't know. It can't be because I've got too much stock. Because if that's the case, when I increase it again, that's going to slow it down even more. But it just proves my point that you're better off starting small, work your way up, then get a few licenses, get say 50,000 in the bank, then do another expansion. because this has cost me nearly 150, nearly 200,000 to do this increase, add about 40 shelves and restock the shelves. Has cost me nearly 200,000, sorry. So it makes sense to save your money until you get all the expansions, and I've still got 2 expansions to do yet, and I certainly won't be doing them yet, not until I can make another 200. My ideal goal actually in this game is to get to a level 140, and I want to obviously make £1 million, so we're way off that. We're way off both. I'm only level 67, and my next license is not until level 70. Then it goes up in increments of 5, so level 75 is the next one, 80 is the one after that, and it's going to take forever. But again, I'm going to persevere with it, because I want to get to that £1 million mark, and I want to get to level 140, because you can't get the last license until you get to level 140. And I think the last license is pet homes, I think is the last license you need. But that's a long way off. So all I've got to do really now is just keep restocking these shelves. Or get, oh, that's new as well, actually. The cars in the car park, they certainly weren't there before either. So this is definitely new now. They put cars in the car park and people are actually walking. Okay. People are walking from the car park now to the shop, so that's all changed. So this obviously must be part of the update. The cars, the ceiling, but you still can't name your store. I wish you could. Actually, I think that's changed as well. I don't think that was grey before. I don't think these walls were actually grey. I'm sure they were. Yeah, this beigey colour here. So maybe they're going to have the option of us to name the store soon. Maybe. That'll be good if we could name the store, but it still feels very laggy. And I've deleted loads of stuff off my console storage and it's still lagging. So I daren't get any restockers, because that's really going to make it lag, but I don't know why. It never used to be this way. It was always really good. But all of a sudden, yeah, I like the idea now that it looks like they've, yeah, there are not so many people coming out here now. Before they used to like spawn out here. Oh, he's stuck, so hello. You can go now. No, he doesn't want to move. I think there's actually some new people, because I don't remember seeing him before. So it looks as if there might be some new people. Yeah, these are new people. See, now they're coming from all directions. Before, they only came from one direction. They came from that direction, from the left. They spawned in from the left, went into your shop, came out of the shop and spawned out to the right. But it looks like now they're trying to come out of the shop and walk to their cars, or they're walking from their cars, I should say, to the shop. So that's pretty good. That's something different. That's the only sort of change I can really see. This is, yeah, nothing here has changed. But like you say, they are updating it. They are still updating it, which is good. It's nothing worse than playing a game and they never get any updates for it, but the developers, Croissant Games, are actually making updates for it, which is good. And I do like the cars. It's not bad. It's all right. I must admit, it was a bit weird before having all these shoppers with no cars, but now we have cars.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket
And
will be
that's pretty
closing
good.
soon.
I do
Please
like that
proceed
idea.
to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
Excuse me. So we've made about 2,000 since I've opened at 1 o'clock. So in 7 hours I've made about £1,000. So we'll see what I make just from this day alone, because I actually didn't open it till 1 o'clock. And I have noticed that the levels, when you get to a certain level, like 66, the actual XP, I think you do, but I guess it is XP, goes up a lot quicker. but it is dependent on customers. I think the more customers you get, the more checkouts, the more checkout rings you do, is each XP you get per level. So if you get 300 customers, obviously you're going to get better XP. If you only get 100 customers, you're not going to get so much good XP at all. So obviously the bigger your store, the more open it is, the more you got on your shelves, the better it's going to be. That's all I will say. So I'm going to leave it here while I just going to let this finish end of the day, just to see what I have made in these in these couple of hours between 1 and 10. They're still on the checkout, so I can't do anything until they finish on the checkouts. But I think you can close the shop still. I can still close the shop. Yeah, it's very, very laggy. It never used to be this way. Just for me to get to the open sign, that's ridiculous. Look how slow that is. Alright, so I can close the store now, and that'll close it. But I'll also wait for them to finish before giving me my end of day report. I'm hoping I made about, I think it was 176 when I started. Sorry, just a slurp of coffee. I just finished work about half an hour ago. I just got in from work. I thought I'd just give everybody an update on this game with the update. See what you all think. Let me know in the comments whether you're enjoying this or not, or if there's anything else you want me to do. I am going to start doing PS2 from tomorrow. I was waiting for a new capture card to come through from my PS2, and obviously I needed the wireless controller as well, so now I've got that come through, so I can definitely start playing games on PS2. Now I have got the majority of the collection of PS2, so I have nearly everything. I'm going to start off with PDC World Championship Darts as my first one, and then 24 the game. I played both of those games back in the 90s, I guess, when the PS2 first came out. And as a console, I think the games actually aren't too bad. Even now, they still stand the test of time, even now. I tried 24 the other day, and the graphics are still good. Kiefer Sutherland looks like Kiefer Sutherland. The music is the same as the TV program. The graphics are superb. PDC Darts is not as good, but again, I guess the game is hard to make anyway. PS2 wasn't as powerful, although they haven't actually made a darts game for the PS5 yet, so I wonder whether that will happen or not. I'm not too sure. I know the new Bond game is coming out on PS5 late 2026, so I guess that's probably when the film comes out as well. So that'll be interesting to get when Bond comes out, the new Bond film. Oh, sorry, the new Bond game, First Flight, I think it's called. So that could be quite good. So getting near the end of the day, still got a lot of people on checkouts. Yeah, these people are actually wearing different clothes as well. I've noticed they're not the same clothes. Before, I'm certain I'm not sure who it was now. I'm sure, is he wearing a suit? Yeah, like he's wearing a suit. We've never had anyone wear a suit before in this game. Yeah, no, he's definitely different. They're definitely wearing different clothes. Yeah, they're all wearing different clothes. So, but I thought they might put a stability patch on this. No, and it's just because it's not glitchy, although it is. If I hire 4 or 5 restockers, then you can't go in the store at the same time because it just glitches too much, or it does this, it stutters. Yeah, and it really is stuttering. I don't know why. I've deleted everything that I can, but then that shouldn't really matter on a PS4 because don't really know. I'm not really sure. If anyone's got any ideas, please let me know, because I've got no idea why it's this jumpy. It really is jumpy. So we're still waiting for the end of the day. These definitely are new people They definitely are new people, like I say. He's got a suit on now. That was definitely no suits in the last game. Yeah, he's got a different shirt. It would be good if they actually wore the shirts they bought from the shop. If they could watch a player's games t-shirt came walking down the road. Or an I Play t-shirt came walking down the road, that would be brilliant. But I guess that's a lot harder to do than we think. So yeah, still serving customers, so still not end of day yet. Still serving. I just really want to see what I'm going to make, what I've made in 7 hours, really. $9, 7 or 9 hours. It's taking a long while to close this shop. Yeah, definitely still people being served. And that's why. Is that a lumberjack shirt? Oh, weird. I think they're just, yeah, they're glitched together, aren't they? Yeah. There's a lot of people wearing suits now. So that definitely is different. Yeah, that's definitely different. I wonder why they changed that for. No idea. I can't say it's better or worse, but yeah, it's not worse. It just gives it a bit more something extra, I suppose, when you've got different people wearing different clothes rather than the same people walking by all the time. So maybe they randomised it a bit more, so you're not getting this, because you used to get the same people walking by every 5 seconds. Now it's like it's randomised it a bit more, where you're not getting the same people walking by all the time, which is rather good. But I have checked on the computer. There's nothing changed on here at all. I can't even interact with it. It's not letting me do that even. That's how slow it is. I'm gonna have to come out of it. I can't reinstall it. I'm gonna have to leave it as it is, because I don't want to risk losing my save game. Not after doing all this. I'm sure they weren't there before either. Anyway, doesn't matter. And they're still serving. Taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to do. There's only a few more left, I think. There's someone looking at a shelf up there, but I don't see. I don't even know if he's actually are they getting served? Yeah, they are. 179,000. Yeah, it seems the people are now walking from the car park this way. You can see them coming across here now. So they've moved the spawn location to over here now by the looks of it. Yeah, there it is. Just here. I think they were spawning out here a minute ago. I'm sure they were. They were, weren't they? They definitely were. Now they're gone. That's weird. That's weird. That's rather weird. Because they were definitely spawning out there. I saw them. We must be getting near end of day now. These boxes over here are just my excess stock I've got. I've got too much stock of some things. I have to leave that in so I can find room in the stock room. Again, my stock room is now too small. Okay, that was £119. That's the highest one transaction that I've had so far, which is pretty good, because even before the shop was this size, my biggest transaction was £109, and now that was 119, so that's pretty good. So we may make a profit, we might not. Still one person. There we go. So there we go, 119 customers, £2,763.82. So it's not bad, but it's only 119 customers, so obviously I need to get the shelves filled. So that will be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more PS2 and PS5. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.